guys, welcome. I am bringing you your full moon in Pisces reading today for the Twin Flame Collective. So before I get started, I do like to talk a little bit about the astrology, and I also have an important announcement for subscribers. So if you just want to hop straight to the Oracle or to the Tarot, that's okay. I have timestamps in the description box you can access on your phone, and you can hit Oracle or Tarot, or if you're on a laptop, you can hover over with your mouse the play bar and you'll see the chapter breaks and you can just go straight to it. So don't scroll away, just go to what you want to see. But for those of you who are interested in hearing a little bit about the full moon in Pisces, obviously Pisces, right? We're in the realm of dreaminess and deep emotion, lots of unconscious energy. Pisces sort of invented the unconscious realm. So there is a potential to be in all the feels. If you have been feeling that for a number of days, that's absolutely what it's coming from, and you may feel it for a couple days beyond this full moon, which is occurring, I want to say 7:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday tonight. The 20th will be Tuesday, the 21st in the wee hours across the pond, and a little later in the morning around the globe. So just FYI, it is emotional, but there's good news about it. It's all happening in the unconscious realm. So you'll feel out of sorts, but you won't quite know what it's about. And the good news is you don't have to. That's the whole point. Let Neptune do its work, because Neptune is conjunct the moon at this time. And I think I heard it was like 7 degrees, which is pretty close, and so there's comfort there. And Neptune and the moon in Pisces, and Neptune is Pisces ruler, it's all going to be sorted out. So yours is not to ask why or what the heck, just go with it. Stay in that delicious flow, even if it's a little uncomfortable. It is a means to an end of the pain of the past. So I wanted to say that. Let me see what else. I have some notes here. Pisces also, by the way, invented the construct that we are all one energy. And so whatever we're working out in our unconscious is also being worked out in the collective unconscious. That's why this is so powerful, because our own inner unconscious healings and purgings are happening on a collective level. So everybody's going through it. I said that the full moon is conjunct Neptune, which tells you that spirit's in the house. So that's a good thing to know, that you're being guided, that this isn't all just a bunch of blah. It's like there's a purpose to it. Be grateful for all you have already accomplished on your spiritual journey. That's part of the full moon release. We start where we are with gratitude. You've had a lot of growth. You're walking your path. And then what do you need to release to sort of get back in the flow to your connection to spirit, the divine, God, whatever you call it. So whatever it is that's purging itself, which is why we feel we don't know where it's coming from, don't be attached to that. Just allow it to move through you. Let it go. Let it move through you so that it can increase your flow with spirit. Because things are going to be put on your path. And if you got all this crud from the past deep down, it's going to block it. So don't do that. Okay. A note to subscribers that are struggling with notifications. Lots of you. Constant in the comments is, I didn't get notified. There you are. Where have you been? I had to go search for you. So subscribers who have the bell and checked all your things, and you're still not getting notifications, I'm going to bypass it. There is now a link below the link for the extendeds. There is a link. You just click it and I will send them to you directly. So it is an email format that I'm going to be using, but I brainstormed, wow, hear that thunder? I brainstormed with someone that helped me figure out a workaround. And I've got lots of people on my email list. I've never sent a single email, so that's not my agenda. There's no hidden agenda. I want to get you your readings. I'm going to do them in batches of 3 so that you'll get 3 at a time, so that if you miss something, it will come in your inbox twice a week. You'll get 3 readings And that's all it is. Just click here, watch your reading. If you want that, there's a link underneath the little link to the extended. There's a link to be sure you never miss another reading. So, a little extra work for me, but you are certainly all worth it. And I'm just so sad and tired of trying to figure out what YouTube's issue is. It is not a you problem. It is a YouTube problem. So let's beat them at their own game. Okay, here we go. Starting with the Oracle, Queen of the Moon. Let's do this thing. Okay, so we're looking at the energies coming through for the Twin Flame Collective here for the full moon in Pisces. So what have we been wrestling with? Balance. Yeah, for sure. Card number 19. 1 and 9 is 10. Got it? And we're getting to, oh, I love this. Where are we presently? Enjoying the journey. We get the beauty card. Card 20. So interesting. We have the 10. And then we've got 20. And now where are we headed? Creation. Super powerful. So there's beauty in our connection to spirit. Ours is not to reason why, which is what I was trying to say before. So I feel like we've got this gorgeous reminder to see the beauty within ourselves, to see the beauty around us. I think we've been trying to come into that space because the balance card here reminds me of Libra, the scales of balance. And Libra is all about beauty. And things being in balance in the natural order of the world, everything balances each other out. And Libra also happens to be about creativity as well. So creation. So we've got this beautiful card 39 for the creation, what we're moving toward, being more creative, creating something unique from our own perspective, from our own minds. I don't know if you can see that. And then like scribbling down thoughts. I just feel like we're coming into a real creatively productive phase. Could happen in Libra season. We're getting close. We're days away. So I'm feeling like we're being guided here in this Pisces full moon to keep our eye on the prize, stay in balance, walk in beauty, and prepare for a very creative phase to come. I like it. Yeah, I'm getting lightning alerts. We've had storms here, which is why I have the flood lamp on, so excuse the lighting. Let's see what's coming through for the collective. Show the present energy, please. Ooh, Queen of Wands. Challenge or the support. Page of Swords. Yeah, walking a tightrope there. Page of Swords looks for information. In this case, I'm seeing this Queen of Wands as aligned with the creation card in her higher vibration. This is very creative energy, fully empowered. I like, we've got that little black cat. There's something magical and mystical at work here. Something being created and then birthed into your experience. Each one of us do that in our own way, but we have to obviously have balance first. And the Page of Swords, it's like there's some measure of information either that's needed or that is coming in. Hanged Man, you're waiting for it. You're waiting for it. You've been in this sort of static state of no real action, and you've been looking for the sign, right? That Page of Swords. The time is now. Or I heard a thing. Or maybe it's the oracle you just heard. Or the description about Pisces, full moon. Woo, we're in Virgo season now too. We're just about wrapping it up. Happy birthday to all the Virgos. So it feels like something's been gestating here and is about to be birthed, but there's one little missing piece, I think. In the past, we had the Three of Cups, Queen of Swords is crowning us here. So I like the Queen of Swords because it is about contemplation. It is about seeking truth. Truth seeker, truth teller, yes. But in this particular deck, I love how she's just like holding the till of the boat and gazing off into the expanse of the horizon, leaning on her chin and just wondering about the possibilities, thinking about the possibilities. And she's got her eye very focused on where she's headed. So I kind of like that. I feel like through truth and honesty, sure, and possibly some communication, she is good at that. With who? Past life soulmate, Six of Cups. Near future. So I do feel like we may be getting to the truth of a situation that may have involved third party. That's not uncommon because past, what's crowning you, and future, Three of Cups, Queen of Swords, Six of Cups. And I almost feel as if this is a moment where you've kind of had everything on ice for a while, trying to get the big full picture, and therefore not taking any action, but you're about to, and you're looking for some information. Queen of Wands can also represent a karmic partner. So if that's part of your storyline here, that Three of Cups may be speaking to dealing with that energy. But there's still creative forces coming through here. Let's look at the message to you from Spirit or the Universe. Eight of Cups. Stay on your path. Leave the drama behind. Energy that surrounds you, you're unaware of. Nine of Pentacles. There's some measure of, still thinking about abundance and stability and groundedness, but for yourself. You know, she is the single person in the Tarot, the Nine of Pentacles. Doesn't mean you're going to become single, but there's something in this about independence and autonomy and getting the empowerment out of that and the joy that comes with it. So that's an energy that surrounds you. Judgment. This is your hopes or fears. Maybe you're hoping for a second chance or potentially offering or seeking redemption somehow. Forgiveness, second chances. Wow. And the potential outcome here is the Chariot. So while this reading has some measure of predictive energy to it, like it can tell you where we may be headed, it's more prescriptive. So the whole point of the clarifiers is to put the nuance in so that you can see how you can best approach what all might be unfolding. So let's look at the, I'm going to pull all this over. Queen of Wands with the Page of Swords. What are we trying to find out here? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So, okay. So I'm going to see the clarifiers come in and then they shift everything. I feel like we're waiting here as a collective on someone who is responsible enough and accountable enough to offer a message of love or apology for something that was pretty shady. It's something that was pretty shady. It is, at the very least, it was their own sabotage. But I feel like on some level, this Page of Swords is about, waiting for that message of love or apology coming from somebody who owns it, who owns their own stuff. And here's the stuff. Whether this was directed at you, this could be about, winning at all cost. Could be a little bit of gaslighting. Could be, power struggles too with the Five of Swords. But it always comes through on some level as sabotage. It sets the system up for somebody to fail and fail big. And I feel like someone here needs to own it, and that's what is being waited for. That's what's being waited for? Is that even proper grammar? So, right? Hanged Man, waiting for the enlightenment. trying to, not take action. It isn't really suffering, but there's a little bit of sacrifice and surrender here with the Hanged Man, because you're depending on some measure of a download, seeing something with fresh eyes that you never saw before. Yeah. Overthinking a lot here, guys. It's been something that's had us stuck. I'm feeling with the Hanged Man and the Eight of Swords. This is what's in our subconscious realm. So this is where we've been stuck. We've been trying to look at the situation, trying to see the transformation, coming through. And why did this end the way that it did? Or there's something here, if we're going to move forward, that has to die off. Like, I'm getting two different vibes here because I see the passion underneath. And this is also creation and creative, life force energy, a divine gift of inspired passion, but it's kind of buried deep. And it's buried deep because there's something we haven't quite let go of. There's something we feel stuck with, and we're not sure if this is truly a thing that's done, or if there's something that needs to be released that would open us wide up for this next phase of creation. That's what I feel I'm looking at. At least that's what's buried beneath. Three of Cups in the past. Ten of Pentacles. Six of Cups again. Wow. Sometimes the Three of Cups, I'm feeling the way it's coming through is I'm seeing someone who's either married or has been in a long-term connection. And I'm seeing here the Six of Cups with the Six of Wands underneath. And for me, the Six of Wands is about victory, but it's victory that's born out of reconciliation, making peace, finding a win-win outcome, or at least something that you both walk away feeling pretty satisfied about. So I'm seeing that underneath. And if there's a need for success and like, this is a homecoming card too, and it's clarifying underneath the Six of Cups. It's almost as if, is my person, if it was posed as a question, is my person coming home to me? Or are they staying where they are? And where they are is not with you. So I'm feeling like there's third party. Sometimes it's a card of gathering and holiday. And I'm wondering if there may have been, for some of you, some inkling of information that came through around a holiday, the recent holiday. Wherever you are on the planet, there's, a bunch in various nations. So I'm feeling that a little bit. I'm getting a little touch of something, people gathering and then getting that information or hearing something that sets you on this path. And I do feel like, sets you into the mood of getting clear on something and getting very direct about something, because I feel like the Ten of Pentacles with the Six of Cups, that those two things seem at odds. I feel this King of Pentacles is in Ten of Pentacles with another person. Doesn't mean a marriage. It can be. I'm feeling like it's a very long-term connection. Somewhere they've been committed for a while, whether their heart's in it or not doesn't matter. And somehow there was some sabotage because you thought this person, or you at least hoped this person would be coming back, that there would be, a homecoming that brought about reconciliation for this Five of Swords, but I don't think it happened. Which is why that's all playing out in the subconscious, right? Something has to go, Death card. It didn't go in the past. I think you were expecting it to. Funny thing, those expectations. Queen of Swords, yes. Truth teller, truth seeker. You got questions for the divine masculine coming from your realms of thought and logic and reasoning and not your emotions. The Queen of Swords is telling you, your best chance of success to get the outcome you desire, whether it's the Chariot or not. Chariot is about moving forward and victory, right? The best chance of success you have, the strength you have going for you, is to channel the Queen of Swords and be discerning and not emotional and come from logic and reasoning with the Divine Masculine. Ask the questions you have and not in a pointed manner, right? Tower. Big shift coming in, big change coming in. There's the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. I feel like you want to ask this Emperor, are you in or are you out? Are you staying with your... I feel like this is the person that they're involved with. I don't think it's you. I think it's the person they're involved with. I am seeing a third party scenario here. Can't help it. Cards come out. I read what I read. And you're taking a very discerning, logical, thought-based approach toward getting to the bottom of it, because it's not sustainable anymore. Tower says, yeah, this ain't gonna work. Something's going to shift. You may get wrapped up in that, because if you're attached to this person, you can't help but avoid it. So let's, what impacts them impacts you. Bumpy ride. I think the bumpy ride is for the masculine though, but I feel like, you'll feel it. Six of Cups going forward. Yes. Beautiful. Wheel of Fortune. Chariot. They're coming back. So I do feel like, I'm okay with this. I feel this is super lovely energy. This is the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor, allowing you to move past this difficult cycle, get the balance back, see the beauty and the nostalgia in your connection. There is creative energy here coming from this, as well as from the Knight of Wands, who makes an appearance. Now, heavy Sag energy in this portion of the reading, that may be important for someone here, but to me it just, the Knight of Wands can be someone who flakes out on you a bit, but in this case, because it's underneath, it doesn't have that much impact. I feel it just signifies a return. I almost feel as if with the Queen of Swords, okay, so it's coming through a little bit more clearly now. I think the waiting is over. I think the Queen of Swords is going to help you cut to the chase and give this person an ultimatum. That's the ultimatum, right? I feel like, and I don't feel that the ultimatum will be in it's them or it's me. It's like, my life is moving forward. Are you riding with me? Are you my ride or die? Or are you staying where you are and miserable? And I feel what you get from that approach, which is not, when I said ultimatum, probably shouldn't have chosen that word, because our immediate thoughts about that are, it's this or it's that. It's like very stern. I don't see that here. I see this beautiful, wistful energy of this gorgeous Queen of Swords saying, I'm sailing forward. Are you riding with me? And that's the Tower, right? Because that's going to shake the entire connection at its foundation, at its core. And that can't help but impact you. But I think it has a profound effect on the Divine Masculine you're dealing with. And then in the future, things unfold with amazing beauty and ease and grace. And they come back and they're like, yeah, I'm riding with you. I'm going where you're going. So super beautiful energy for this part of the reading. Let's see what the message is from Spirit. And I feel like the Eight of Cups is definitely saying, yeah, no more drama. No, ain't nobody got time for the Five of Swords. Okay. Nobody's got time for that. So you do you. You stay on your path. Walk toward that sun, see it in the distance. Leave your dissatisfaction and emotional discontent behind. Right. Leave the conflict behind. Something or someone is trying to, mix it up for the two of you, get in the way, and you're being guided to, you're going to need to work for this 10 of Cups. Got it? I mean, the Eight of Pentacles tells you, put your head down, come up with some creative solutions if this is the love you want, but don't engage in the drama. Turn your back to drama. Okay. It always makes me feel like when I see that kind of message come through, like I'm watching a Real Housewives show. And then all of a sudden it's like, no more drama. And, that show's all about drama. But I'm almost feeling like you're being given hey, if you want to focus on solutions, not the problem. And the only way to not focus on the problem is to turn your back to the drama. 9 of Pentacles. The energy surrounding you, you may be unaware of. Ooh, I like this. This is great. So, Beauty and the Fool and... Okay. Yeah, it's all right. It's okay. I got you. Yeah, so I kind of feel like you're preparing to forge your own path in a new direction. There's excitement with the Fool, but there's risk involved, which I think kind of, mixes it up a little bit for you. I do think this is your energy, whoever you are watching. I feel like I'm talking more to a feminine than a masculine, but it's okay. Energies can always come through reversed or flipped around, but I feel like this is about your independence, your autonomy. You're being inspired and called. This Beauty card is where we are, and she's always surrounded by beauty and calls it in. And I love that we have the Fool, but then we have reality. It's scurry. We get scared. We lose sleep over it. Am I doing the right thing? Am I making the right decision? And we overthink and we get stressed. And then underneath is the Knight of Pentacles. We don't have to run the marathon tomorrow. We just have to take the first step. We have to be methodical and deliberate with intention and purpose. Take our time. Cross every T, dot every I. The Knight of Pentacles, you'll get where you're going. You just might need to slow it down a pace. So the energy that's surrounding you is showing me growth and breakthrough, but according to what you are comfortable with. So if you're like, oh my God, so now I know why my stomach's always feeling jittery and my heart flutters and I get nervous and I don't know where that's coming from. It's because all this is going on around you outside of conscious awareness. And I do feel on some level you're heading in the right direction, but it's a new direction and it's scary. Especially if you tell a person, if you do the thing that says, hey, look, I'm not buying into this anymore. No more sabotage. No more gaslighting, no more. I'm not in the drama. I don't want to be a part of the drama. What this is really for you to decide. My boat is moving forward. I'm sailing that way. You're either with me or you're not. And I feel like there's some anxiousness about that because it does come through as partly a risk. Fool, right? The Fool is, there's inherent risk involved that this person may say, yeah, bye, then yeah, I'm not going with you. But you still have to forge ahead. Hopes and fears, Judgment. Star, Devil, Lovers. 4 major arcana in your hopes and fears. Wow. Oh my God, don't make me cry, guys. You always do it. Such powerful energy. So I'm bringing your attention to this because this is kind of the whole reading right here. And in the extended, I'm going to go Aries through Pisces around the whole zodiac. I'm going to pull a divine masculine card, a divine feminine card, and it will be good for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if you consider yourself a feminine, wherever you have, Aries in your chart, if you do, you're going to look at the feminine card. If you're here as a masculine, you'll look at the you see where I'm going here? And I'm going to do that. And then the card in the middle is what needs to be released. What do we got to work through? And here it is. The guidepost here. Judgment, Star, Devil, Lovers. So in your hopes, you're hoping that your wish will be granted, that healing will take place and forgiveness will be possible, and second chances will be offered and received. But you fear the devil. There is a karmic nature to this reading. There is something that someone feels very stuck around. And that's why that Queen of Swords energy is your best friend. Underneath is the Lovers. It is a card of choice. What will this person choose once you put it to them? That you don't want to be the third wheel. Got it? I always say this in these kinds of readings. Two's company, three's a crowd. And you're kind of opting out here a little bit. Don't think you're opting out fully. I think you're now coming to the realization that you still have to move forward in your life. And if that means that this person falls behind for a while that you're dealing with, then so be it. If they want it, they'll catch it when they're ready. And I'm almost feeling like part of your fear, your hope is that, the redemption is there, that the second chances are there, but your fear is that they will choose to stay where they are in their misery and their with karmic energy, in all that negativity. You ain't got time for it anymore, I'm telling you. So, yeah. And what's the potential outcome? That beautiful Chariot. Get up on the horse, right? You're gonna dock the boat. You're gonna get on the horse, and you're gonna ride off into the sunset. I literally feel like this is you walking to the boat. You're walking to the boat. You're walking to the boat. Now you're on the boat, right? You're sailing. You're doing good, calmer, more peaceful, more zen. And then I feel like you're determined now. It's the sun's setting and you're like, yeah, now I got to pick up the pace. That's exactly how this feels to me. And it just feels like it only came because, you saw this moment of, okay, I've worked hard to get myself balanced back on steady, stable ground. I'm able to appreciate things more. I have more gratitude for what's going right in my life. And now I'm ready for something new, born of my own creativity and passion. When I say creativity, I don't mean like artsy. It can be for some of you, but it's like, what are you cooking up for this next phase of your journey? Yeah, do not give up. Oh, well, there's the balance. I love it. So we end where we began. Last card out matches the first card out. I love when that happens. It's kind of weird confirmation for a reader. So the balance is coming. I promise you. Integration. This is also about integrating everything you've learned along the way. The Chariot wants to move forward. I feel it will be like, when you feel like if you're in a stick shift and you grind the gears, that sound, that I kind of feel like that's going to be the beginning of your riding off into the sunset, because we have the Nine of Wands, which is like feeling like I'm at the end of my rope here. There can be some frustration. There can be some exhaustion. And so therefore this energy a little bit slows down the potential momentum of the Chariot. So what I want to tell you is Don't give up. This was the same message that came out for Capricorn the other day, and I really feel that it's coming back in for the collective to let you. And I told Capricorn a story that when people are climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, they are told by the guides and the Sherpas, just the day before you reach summit, you're going to want to quit. It will be the worst day of the whole trek. Don't give up, because that pain, that agony, that little bit of air because the atmosphere is so thin and you can barely breathe and you feel like there's a boulder on your chest tells you you're almost at the summit. And so I kind of like finger wagged at Capricorn, don't give up. You're almost there. The Two of Pentacles tells me that on some level you may feel torn, pulled in two different directions. You're trying to assess realities on the ground. Are they coming with me? Are they coming with me? I know but now I don't know if I did the right thing, and I'm up and I'm down and I'm back and I'm forth. No, keep going. This is what's going to bring you balance. If you continue to move forward and deal with the discomfort of it. So you'll get there, but it will not be easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's going to take it's going to take a little bit out of you. That's okay, but you're headed in the right direction. Really lovely reading. I hope that this spoke to you. The extended, as I said, the link is below. I'm going to go Aries through Pisces and masculine, feminine, and what you need to work on to release in between based on this. And then you can incorporate that energy into your full moon ritual, whatever it may be. I am sending you so much love. Full moon and Pisces blessings to all. And don't forget, if you go right beneath the link to the extended is the link to jump on the email so you can get all the readings delivered to you and you don't have to miss a thing. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you in the extended. Bye for now.